Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. So I feel like when I do some sort of review in my kitchen, I need a different name. So maybe we'll call this this little segment Gunpowder in the Kitchen. I don't know, I'm open to suggestions. But so for today, we're going to be doing a little bit larger of a gun, which is why I couldn't be sitting at my desk. This setup comes to us from Palmetto State Armory. Now, once again, cannot stress this enough, they are not paying me. This was simply an idea I had while I was sitting on the couch with my wife on Black Friday Christmas shopping. I started getting emails about various online gun stores, things like that, saying, you know, Black Friday deals. And so I had an idea. I thought, you know, what is, you know, a reputable company that I can go to and build the cheapest AR that they have. You know, if I did that, is it something that's going to be comfortable to shoot? Is it going to be something I can shoot all day without my shoulder feeling like it's going to fall off? Is it going to be something that's going to be accurate? Is it something that I'm going to want to tell my friends about and say, yeah, man, you gotta go check this out. You know, they have these awesome deals. So basically, that brought us to today. I found a couple parts, and I'll tell you what, as long as this rifle shoots good, I think it might be one of my better buys. But I'm going into this blind. I got these parts, I haven't shot them yet, so that's what this video is for, to give you my first reactions. So again, we got this stuff from Palmetto State Armory, went online and found an upper and a lower receiver. I'll take you through each part as much as I can without trying to make this an hour-long video. But the first thing I wanted to start out with was the packaging. Now, if you've never ordered a firearm online before, the actual part that is deemed the firearm, whether it's a full pistol, a complete gun, or an upper and a lower, the part that is deemed the firearm, in this case it is the lower, and I'll show you this in a second, the lower receiver, that has the serial number, that is actually considered the firearm. So that part has to be sent to an FFL dealer. So in my case, the closest FFL dealer I have around here is Keystone Shooting Center out in Cranberry Township. So they sent that part there, they sent my upper receiver to my house, and the first thing I wanted to know was the packaging. You know, is this the packaging across the board that they use? Is it packaging that, okay, this is a lower end item, whatever, we'll just throw it in a box and call it a day? Well, the packaging for shipping, I was very, very impressed with. It came nice and foam padded. This particular box had the lower receiver in it. I picked it up, gave it a little shake. I didn't hear anything moved, which tells me that it was a nice snug fit. They, a lot of gun companies do this, but they included a dehumidifier pack so that any humidity buildup in it during shipping would be absorbed into there. Helps keep all the components in your firearm nice and protected. So as far as the packaging, I'm very impressed. And again, here's the box for the upper. Same type of padding, same thing. It had a dehumidifier pack in, but I took that out. Again, it was a nice snug fit. In my opinion, it was pretty well protected in the event something fell on it, it was dropped, whatever. I'm very, very pleased with the packaging that Palmetto State Armory offers. So here is the rifle that I built. First impressions of it, whenever I opened it, I was pretty blown away. I thought, you know, it's a low end receiver, lower receiver, low end upper. You know, probably going to be using cheap chintzy stuff, but I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed. The pistol grip on the lower receiver feels durable, it feels comfortable. I like that it's textured so it doesn't slip out of your hands when you're shooting. As far as that, I haven't shot it yet, so comfort of the stock, trigger pull, I can't tell you any of that, but we're going to be headed up here to the lead dump in a bit, so I can give you a more detailed impression on that. The upper receiver, however, I was very, very impressed with. Again, it was something that, you know, I thought, okay, it's going to be bare bones, but they include your front fixed sight, they include your Magpul rear flip up, so you have sights. You're not going into this with just, you know, no sights. They give you something to shoot on. They give you the Magpul MOE handguard. So basically went into the search, filtered the uppers into 16-inch barrels that shot 5.56 and 2.23, and then had them listed from low price to high price. First one on the list, this is what I got. So I got a 16-inch barrel. To my surprise, it is threaded. Now, it is one of the more common thread pitches. It's the 1/2x28 pitch, so it's pretty common. So a little bit later down the road here, when we're exploring some suppressors, I feel like we're going to have a pretty large variety of suppressors that we can check out because of the more common thread pitch. It is chambered in 5.56, so it will shoot 2.23 as well. That was another thing. And then the barrel twist rate. More common is going to be they come in ratios, and it's every inch how many times, I'm sorry, it's one twist for the bullet per inches. So more common, you're going to find like a 1/12, meaning that the bullet is going to spin one complete turn over the course of 12 inches. The smaller that number is, so like this barrel is a 1/7, it has a twist rate ratio, holy cow, of 1/7. So every 7 inches it's going to spin. So you're going to get a better bullet spin, which is going to be more accurate, and after the bullet leaves the barrel, it's going to have a higher spin speed, which is going to make it way more stable. So the odds of the bullet actually flipping rather than spinning are a little bit lower. So if you're going to get into customizing your barrels, you want to make sure your twist rate is, I guess, technically on the lower end. You want that second number to be low. You'll get more spin, your bullet will be more stable. Whew! Sorry, need a breather there. So I was very satisfied with the barrel. I was very satisfied with the quality of the parts that we got. Anything that they put on it, like the sights, the handguard, they came from Magpul. Magpul's a very reputable company. And then as far as assembly, if you've never done this before, if you've never just thrown an upper on a lower, it's super easy. So you have a pin here and a pin here. Basically, you just push this pin out like so. That'll click out. It'll lift off like this. And then your front pin here, same thing. Push that off. Pull that out. And there you go. There's your upper. Now with this particular one, I didn't read the full description, so I didn't realize until I got it that it didn't come with the charging handle and it didn't come with the bolt carrier. So after I got it and realized that, I did have to go back on to Palmetto State Armory. I wanted to keep everything from the same company to make sure, you know, okay, this is as cheap as possible. This is where I'm getting everything. And now I know, I'll tell you guys the pricing here in a second. I know there are cheaper options out there. If you go on Amazon, you can find super cheap stuff. If you know, other websites have extremely cheap stuff. But I wanted to keep this, you know, a one-stop shop. Go on Palmetto, they have everything you need. So I did have to reorder the bolt carrier. I did have to order the charging handle. So, price time. The whole reason I did this is because firearms are expensive. However, they are a lot of fun. If you're just your weekend warrior shooter, going to your friend's shooting range, throwing some lead, you know, it does cost a lot of money to make this a serious obsession or a hobby, but if you want one or two guns, it's very, very cost effective. So my lower receiver, this came in at $120. It was the full receiver. It's got an adjustable stock. It's 6 positions. So, you know, you can kind of, that's more common to have a stock that adjusts into 6 positions. You can kind of set it to, you know, where you're comfortable shooting at. It came with the strap loops. Didn't come with the strap. I did go to Amazon for that. That was $6. So, you know, it is what it is. Keep it cheap, keep it inexpensive. So I'll let you guys know how comfortable that strap is. So it came together. You didn't have to put the parts kit in. You didn't have to put the triggering system in. So that was 120 bucks. The upper receiver, oh, as well as the lower. Oh, buddy. Ryder's in here. He wanted to say hi. This is, oh boy, what was it? The Freedom lower receiver, something like that. But they did offer it in 3 or 4 different colors. They offered it in this stealth gray, they offered it in black, and they offered it in the earth tone, which was, I thought, pretty cool, because even though it is the less expensive of the lower receivers, you can still kind of customize it if this is the route you're willing, this is the route that you want to go. So I thought that was really neat. Now for the upper, cheapest possible one that they had. It was $220. So right now between this and this, we are at $340 for, in my opinion, a pretty cool looking AR. And another thing that I really liked about it is, oh, Zuki's in here now. Another thing I really liked about these two components is, unlike some manufacturers, whenever I pulled them out of the box, they weren't dripping in oil. So I didn't have to break them down, clean them 8 times to get all the factory oil off. I'm not going to point fingers, but some of the higher end companies, seems like they just take their firearms right before shipping, dunk them in a bin of oil, send them on the way. You're good to go. It doesn't come with any magazines, but I feel like a lot of people that have an AR typically have more than 1 magazine. So if you don't, you can go on Palmetto State Armory and take a look. They have them on sale all the time. And just to reiterate, they're not paying me to say any of this. I'm not at that point. They're not sending me free stuff saying do a review on it. This is strictly because I'm a firearms enthusiast. If I can help somebody find a firearm that is very cost effective for them, that's what I want to do. So my overall impressions of the AR15 that I just built, for the bolt was $40, the charging handle was $15. I believe I'm under $400 for this rifle. So the next step is to load this guy up, head up to the Freedom compound, send a few rounds down, and see how well she fires. So I'll see you guys up there. All right, guys. So we are on our way up to the lead dump to test out our new AR. I did want to bring it to everybody's attention that I ended up caving. I hired somebody to finish the shirts for me because it was just taking entirely too long. So I have all of the Gunpowder and Freedom shirts in stock. So we are going to start doing contests every few videos. So we'll do a contest this video. At the end of this video, I'm going to ask a question in regards to something about this rifle, about something, and leave your answers in the comments section below. I'll figure out a way to draw a winner, and we'll get somebody hooked up with a Gunpowder and Freedom t-shirt. So we'll see you guys up there. Forgot to mention, we're on Instagram now. So if you guys have an Instagram account and want to follow along with any updates on new firearms or gear I'm getting, new video ideas, updates to the YouTube channel, give us a follow there. Thanks. Okay, so my first test, first time firing this, we need to see how well it handles mag dumps. Yeah, it handles them real good. Second test, accuracy. I fiddled with the rear flip-up sight just a little bit in my house whenever I put it on. I put my laser bore sight in, pointed it at the wall roughly 30 feet away, kind of just twisted it around, got it close. Right now I'd say we're probably at 100 feet or so. So we're just gonna take aim at a couple of those targets and see how it works. Last round bolt hold works really well straight out of the box. So for this next test, we're gonna move a little bit closer, probably move up to about 40 or 50 feet and do double taps, just to see how well it absorbs the recoil, how you can hold the rifle stable through your shooting, just to see how the accuracy is. Not bad. The recoil actually wasn't too bad. I'm gonna put missing the second round on me, just being you know, not an expert shooter, just an average gun enthusiast. But again, the recoil from the stock was not bad at all. I feel as though the gas system in this firearm did its job well, exiting the gas. And that's another thing I wanted to say. With my Diamondback DB15, it's a great firearm, but I noticed that especially when I'm wearing safety glasses, I get a lot of blowback from the gas going back up into my my eyes. So my eyes will start to water halfway through emptying the mag, whereas my Palmetto State Armory rifle, I really haven't had that happen yet, even with that mag dump. So I love that. But I'm gonna put the not connecting on the second round during that double tap on me. Okay, so now this next test, I'm gonna do 2 rounds, and then I'm gonna sling my rifle just like that, draw my pistol, and take a couple rounds, because I want to see, you know, is it going to be in the way? Is it going to be too big and bulky? I already don't like the strap setup. It just gets in the way of my shoulders. It could be the strap itself just being a stupid $6 strap, but we'll see how this plays out. Okay, we're at about 50 feet now, so I'm gonna take 2 shots with my rifle, draw my pistol. I am putting my safety on before I hang my rifle. I definitely don't want any accidents to happen. Not bad. Let's do it again. I like this test. Big fan of that test. Okay, so for this last test, we're gonna do two things. We backed up. We are sitting at about 100 yards now from our targets. I have a few rounds left in this magazine that we were just using. So I'm gonna take some shots from 100 yards to see how well these iron sights are. Now again, any inaccuracies could possibly be on my end, which not possibly, they will be, because again, not an expert shooter. So we're going to do that, accuracy at 100 yards, especially for just your average shooter, as well as the magazine cycle. So for this rifle review, there isn't much I don't like. The only thing I don't like is the way the strap hangs, and I think that's going to be pretty easy to fix. I'm going to lose the front strap loop and do a swivel side mount strap. I think that'll really help. But for the strap itself, I didn't like that for the adjustment to get the length and the setting I like. Those clips have to be right here, so that whenever I pull my rifle up, they kind of dig into my shoulder just a hair, just, you know, but it's something that if I just do one of these shoulder rolls, it kind of moves it. But again, that's on the $6 strap that I got off Amazon, and that was because I was just trying to do as cheap as possible. So I mean, I liked everything about it. I liked the way it handled, I liked the way it fired, I liked the way it cycled. First time shooting it, we didn't have a single problem with jamming. It was great. It was accurate. A little tweaking. That's really it though. But I mean, it was a fun gun to shoot, even with the strap that I don't like. It hung fine, so when I was able to draw my pistol, it wasn't in my way. Magazines lock in nice and easy, so you can cycle your mags quick and efficiently. I will definitely give this a 10 out of 10 recommend. I love it. I will definitely be ordering more stuff from Palmetto State Armory, probably over the course of the next year or so. I'm going to build a really nice one, just kind of customize every single part that I can, and then we'll do a comparison between an expensive rifle, a medium road rifle, and then this rifle that was the cheapest that Palmetto State Armory had available. All right, everybody, here's the question. The question for the t-shirt contest. What is the thread pitch on this rifle's barrel? Drop that in the comments, as well as your favorite movie line. I'm a big movie person. I'm pretty sure that's where my dad got his idea for his movie quotes that he's using, because me and a guy at work are always quoting movies. So drop that answer in the comments along with your favorite movie quote. I will pick the winner based off, number one, the correct answer, number two, and the best movie line that is that's commented. So that's going to be it for us here at Gunpowder and Freedom. I hope you guys liked this video. This was really fun to do. If you liked what you saw, please click the like and subscribe. Tell your friends. We'll keep this channel growing. And have a very safe and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you next time.